Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Lillard, right side. Back to Jackson. Pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Lopez. Offline with his 3. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Middleton can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside Gordon. Good on the three-point shot.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Jackson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here is Holiday. Back to Gordon. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Here's Lillard. Screen by Giannis. No good from outside. Boston leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They get a hand on it. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And Jokic throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Jokic. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss. Took him no time at all on that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Jokic with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And they get it. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Pass to Suggs. .107 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Gordon. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here's Jackson. And Boston with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
The drive by Jokic. And it's Gordon missing. Bucks trail by 12. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Lillard.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Pass to Holiday. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Boston. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Anunoby outside. Rebound by Smith.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
From deep, Harden. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics leading by 12. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The kick out to Anunoby from beyond the arc and then some. And the Celtics lead by 18.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Screen by Smith. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Got that one up quick. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And that jumper is what makes Porzingis such a threat offensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Porzingis looking it over. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Porzingis has got 7.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Kicks it out to Prince. Now Lillard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Porzingis with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. On the wing, Anunoby. Screen by Porzingis. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Bucks trail by 21. Here's Lillard. And it's sent back by White. Here's Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Portis for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to White. Back to Anunoby. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 9 points for Porzingis.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 1:24 left in the first half. And here's Holiday. In the corner, it's Gordon. Puts it up. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks trailed by 21. Here's Lopez, and he converts the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Middleton can't get it to go. Boston leading by 21. Watson with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Watson the screen. Tatum down low. Clock at 4. Stolen by Jackson. Harden outside. No good with the layup. Tatum way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bucks trailed by 21. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Lopez outside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Lopez. Over George. Lopez, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nifty move. And it's Gordon getting it to go. Gordon's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Here's Harden. And Boston with the rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
At the elbow, Jokic. Goes up to the stripe and misses it off the right side of the rim. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Antetokounmpo gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Suggs with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Tatum. Holiday, no one around him. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Holiday's got 6.
Jrue making the game look easy with that 3.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Harden. Pass to Jackson. The wide open look here for Lopez. Sinks the three-pointer. Lopez has got his second basket.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career.
The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hits the three-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Harden with it.